because he just said he was going to go invisible. Can you guys see him now?
I cannot.
Really? Ooh, that's what he
That's
said he
cool.
wanted to do. Do you still want to be like that, David?
Yes.
All right, I'm leaving you invisible. It's up to you to communicate with your friends. All right.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? I've sent you a photo in Discord that kind of shows what you're dealing with here. It's a giant bubble force field that's very clearly demarked, mostly because of the swirling snow. And it's about 6 feet outside the actual stone wall you can see in front of you, which is only about 8 foot.
All right. Do
I'm going to make sure the stone is kept in the bag of holding
Okay.
with the intention that if he has a locate, I'm assuming he's familiar with the stone. So if he's using locate object to track its location, he just lost that signal.
Understood.
all right. So, do we want to try going in now and then?
Try and keep in mind that that fuzzy line you see right here is the
Mm-hmm.
force field.
Got it. So we can't get through the
What would
force
you
field right now, right?
it feels like a very solid, impenetrable barrier. Causes you no harm, but it feels phenomenally firm and impenetrable beneath your hands when you press on it.
So I am able to press on it, but nothing's happening to my hand. It's not incinerating or shocking
No,
me.
it just feels incredibly solid, smooth. There's a slight amount of move in the weave as magical energies move around, kind of like a billowing cloth, but it never varies more than a half inch.
All right, I push a little harder with like my weight to get a sense of
Doesn't
how
seem to
resistant.
affect its movement. It still ripples and undulates with the exact same pattern,
Okay.
whether you press super hard or super light.
All right. I
What if I press with him?
Seems to make no difference. What are your arcana now, Lucius?
The nature of the force field.
While it is a very simple force field spell, the amount of power to be generating something this large is unbelievably huge. But it seems like your very typical force field spell you've seen cast before, like those half domes that protect you for a few seconds from invulnerability.
I wonder if we're able to go underneath it.
Well, let's look around for a sewer grate.
Oh, I'll walk north. Titus is walking south.
You've already walked part of the area to the northeast as well, and there are no sewer grates in the local vicinity. You also know that this is part of the older area of the town, back before they were actually trying to put in usable drainage. Because this is part of the South Ward, which is a lot cheaper.
All right. We tried pushing with a little bit of force. I'd like to try poking it with my sword and see if like a firmer metal is able to like really penetrate it at that point.
It has no noticeable effect. It still has that nice gentle undulation in the wind, as if,
Okay.
cloth were being on a flag, the wind whipping things. But it doesn't seem to care one whit about your sword poking it with a small amount of point.
Actually, let me. I am. The one bad thing about doing all of the reading the new books is I get mixed up in the new books and the old books now.
Yeah.
I'm looking something up real quick. Well, I don't know where to begin to look for that. Is study an option in the 2014 books?
Not that I've ever heard of. I may be just behind the times, but that kind of just sounds like investigation.
Yeah, in the new books, study is something you can do on an action. You could like study a force field or study someone's spells and body language, so you can like be prepared and get some insight or investigation or something from that to use in the next round.
I'm just reading it now. It basically looks like they're trying to take history, investigation, nature, or religion check, and arcana and kind of put it all in one.
Hmm. Okay. All
But
right.
if you want to do that, just roll an investigation.
All
That's
right.
perfectly fine. And just ask me specifically, what are you trying to investigate?
I am
I say
investigating.
no, I don't know anything.
You rolled a 2, so that's not a no. You got an 8. So what was your question, Aloysius? Sorry, Matthew. He beat you on the roll.
How the
Go
hell
ahead.
did we get in here?
Do you just wonder that out loud? Balasar, what do you investigate?
I am looking for weak points either in the ground or the force field to see if there's a way in.
You don't see any weak points. Aloysius muses to himself, or out loud, I don't know which, wondering if there's a way in. He does remember the people said there might be a way under, but I don't.
This
Titus, do you have anything you want to try?
How about a history check? See if there's anything running under anything historically about the area that could give us a way around it.
Okay.
I'd actually like to do that too because both of us are from Waterdeep. Well, I'm
Ah,
from.
you actually have spent some time looking at the lay of the land just to be prepared for any eventuality in your studious nature. You happen to know that this area is actually one of the earlier poorer areas. It was built next to the town as it was being built up. There is no sewer system in this entire area. It's basically just was plowed over farmland, and a lot of cobbles were brought in for the streets and the building of some of the buildings.
All right, this is a long shot, but what if we just knock? He did invite us here, so he's expecting us.
I guess.
Go for it.
It's an odd sensation knocking upon the force field. Sadly, it's a bit unsatisfying as it makes no sound whatsoever.
Hmm.
You actually feel very confident. Nobody would have noticed that, especially if they didn't notice the poking and the pushing. Titus, is there anything you wanted to roll or investigate?
uh, um, I would be
Ooh,
looking
ask a good one.
um, I would be to see if, uh, oh man, that makes me think of a
It's
new
a
question.
natural 20. This is a guaranteed 100% good answer. If you ask it the right way, you'll get a good answer.
Would you get me away with saying that I was investigating the field?
Yeah, okay. You kneel down. You investigate the force field with all your bearing. All of your senses are alight. Your nose hairs practically quiver. And then you feel it. Two of the cobblestones right in front of your hands, right in front of your face, at the very edge where the force field meets them. You can see the line between the two cobbles. And coming between them is a small blast of cool air every once in a while as the force field increases or decreases in volume.
Do you tell that to the rest of us?
Yeah, I tell that to everybody.
Okay.
I move my hand against the force field very, very slowly.
It is just as firm. However, I want to make sure I sold correctly what I just said to you. Imagine if you were on a cobblestone road, and there are two cobblestones right at your feet. They look like bricks, and they, of
Okay.
course, are not perfectly fitting. And I took a big sheet of plywood, and I blocked your path. Look down. You put your hand near those cobblestones, and you can feel the wind whistling through the gap between the two cobblestones.
Mm. Can I pick the two cobblestones up, try to dig at them?
I was just
Give
thinking
me a
about
strength
that.
check.
Can I assist him on that?
Yes.
And you said a strength check.
Yeah,
Yes,
roll with
please.
advantage, Titus.
You were able to poke at it with your dagger and wiggle one of the two cobblestone stones loose and pull it towards you, leaving a nice square gap in the roadbed.
What do I see?
A little bit
Just
of dirt and
dirt?
gravel beneath it, and the two cobblestones to the left, right, and the two cobblestones to the front, back. But what you don't see is the force field.
So we can burrow underneath it. Should we start
All right,
digging, guys?
Let's get our shovels out.
Yeah.
All right. After about 10 minutes of effort of all of you, I did 10 minutes, you daffy thing. After 10 minutes of effort, you actually managed to pull up enough cobblestones that you'd be able to shimmy through. Who's on top of whom? Where are you, Aloysius? I want to give you your bless back. Where'd Aloysius go?
He's invisible.
Oh, there we go. Leave this. After about 10 minutes, you're actually able to pull up enough cobblestones that you can just about shimmy underneath there. You'll feel a bit exposed for a moment, but you feel you can do it.
All right, Balzar, you go first.
All right.
Watch over everyone as we roll under.
Ugh. All right. I come up. Am I just inside the force field, but outside the door?
Yep,
All
you
right.
got it. I'm trying to reapply your bless. I just can't remember where group bless went.
Well, if we spent 10 minutes, it's gone.
It lasts for an hour. You took a potion.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm pissed that it did that. I shouldn't advance the time because I forgot it's 10 minutes. It's a different kind of bless.
All right. Well, you're doing
But
that.
you are now on the other side of the door. There's enough room for all of you to line up along the wall should you want to do that.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and open the door, and we can file in after that.
The door is unlocked.
All right. Here we go, guys.
And I'm going to bring up the rear with Jensen.
Now I'm going to immediately reapply my invisibility.
Okay. Thank you.
Because apparently I just have unlimited uses of it. Correct?
Apparently, that's what the ring says.
Okay.
All right. Everybody wanna? I think it's best if we investigate the perimeter first. Note all possible entrances, and then we start opening doors. Thoughts?
You brought your familiar inside,
I did. Phoenix
and it
is right
didn't
next.
instantly go poof.
Apparently not. Right,
All
DM?
right. Let's look for windows then.
All right.
So there are two towers. Right above Titus, right now, he can see a wooden walkway that connects the two towers. It's basically going north and south. From your vantage point, you can see no windows on the southern tower whatsoever. The northern, larger tower that is taller of the two also appears to have no windows from any vantage point you can see. Just around the corner, up into the northwest, Balasar, you can see light spilling out of a lower single-story structure from some windows on its eastern side.
Hmm. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. That was a tight squeeze, but we made it. Are these the lights that I see shining out?
Yes, indeed. Inside, you can see some sort of elf or other creature who looks like he's preparing dinner and is extremely focused upon it and taking no mind of you whatsoever.
Are these doors or windows?
Those are windows.
Okay.
Balasar is thankful that the creature is not paying much attention as he presses his nose very hard to the glass.
I think I went up some stairs.
Yeah, for reasons beyond me, you clicked on a set of stairs and went up some stairs. Let's not have that happen. Don't click on stairs unless you're next to the stairs. Apparently, there's no range out them.
I definitely wasn't trying. I didn't think I clicked that deep inside.
Were you right behind us, Al?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to put a range limit on stairs. As you come around the corner here, you can see two men at a table playing cards, Titus, and they seem to be incredibly concentrating on it. The other one is sitting in a chair facing away from the window, rocking backwards slightly.
All right. Titus, what are your thoughts on me throwing my alchemist fire in through the window to get them? And, like, distract them. They'd start running.
No.
They'd start running,
How much
possibly
wood
run outside,
is inside?
and we can attack them after that.
The chairs looked like they were made of wood. The table looked like it was actually made of stone.
So the building isn't very flammable.
All right. Who is the sneakiest out of all of us? Would that be you, Aloysius?
At this point, yeah, I'm invisible.
So if we were to do something with the window, and you snuck inside, you could then take out the elf in the kitchen, or one of the guards in the room playing cards, or whatever it is. Are they playing cards, or they just...
It looked like they were playing cards, yes.
With us being here right now, are we under time crunch?
You broke up, Hunter? You're under what?
Are we under any time crunch being here?
You have 50 minutes left on the liquid bless you drank. And you're concerned by the message that you received that those who work for you and you are trying to take care of may come under harm if you don't act quickly. And you also feel the internal time pressure of the need for revenge.
Gotcha.
That's why I was thinking of tossing my alchemist fire in the window to get them. That way we could
Force them to come out through a tight space.
Yeah, force them to come out, or even run out through the door, and then we could ambush them.
Well, they might straight to us. They might run to the wizard. Warn.
Well, the wizard's invisible.
I mean, the wizard we're here to kill.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the bad guy.
Got it.
I mean, realistically, he's... You know what? Let me look something up real quick.
We know where they are, so we can get into... I don't know. I feel like
That's
if we threw it, we would have to like immediately either open a door to be able to see where they're going along those lines.
Oh, so the scry spell requires the target to make a wisdom saving throw. That's interesting.
Why is that interesting?
So at least from a metagaming standpoint, we should know it's been cast on us.
What's been cast on us?
The scrying spell.
All right. All right. Who would like to go back in time and have a quick moment? I thought you'd laugh at that if I said it that way, but I'm actually serious.
All right.
Let's do it.
I'm confused on what the scrying
I
is.
would like Toby to go back in time and have that moment and make the wisdom saving throw.
True.
What? Okay,
It's
can
going to be
someone
you,
fill me in?
Aloysius.
Someone fill me in on what's going
Wonderful.
on. Okay, scrying spell. Cast time 10 minutes.
You wanna do it?
Tweaks.
All right,
Not
what is-
being bad.
Is there different thresholds here, or is it just a fail save? And what happens if it fails
It
instead?
does describe different thresholds, but it doesn't describe the thresholds.
Okay, whatever page I'm looking at is not helping me.
It said, oh yeah, no, it does define it. If a target, wait a minute here, okay, which is modified by how well you know the target. I'm going to paste you the table.
Where did you send it? I feel like an idiot.
Skype.
Oh, Skype. I'm looking at everything but Skype.
So there's a couple modifiers depending on how well he knows us.
Okay. Is now a good time for y'all to explain it to me, or?
It's like he can like look, he can like see what we're doing. Just Google
Okay.
it.
Yeah, there's a
it's
spell
not-
called scrying,
I'm
and I
looking
wanted
at.
to look it up because I wanted to know if is there some way like we would know we were being monitored, and then it said, oh, the target gets to roll a saving throw.
Okay. I've
So-
got the number.
I understand. I
What
have the
happens?
scrying.
Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
Okay, I have the scrying spell pulled up, but I don't know where or why it come into play. Are we talking about the wizard we're here to fight? Would be casting
Yeah, I'm
it on us?
assuming he's watching us
Okay,
remotely with magic.
and you're thinking that might be the scrying spell.
Yeah,
Okay, but we don't know for sure.
I wanted to see if there was a way we could possibly know that was being used on us.
Okay.
That's why
Okay,
he
so
looked.
that's where I'm dubious. On a failed save, the creature, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor. The sensor moves with the target. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor about the size of your fist. So, at the point that you guys went into the crypt, dealt with the traps, walked towards the door, and satisfied its first two conditions, if any of you have any form of see invisible up.
I did not.
Okay, if it satisfies that question, then nothing happened. You saw nothing, and my apologies for taking time on that, but thank you for bringing that up because that's important. Meanwhile, Jensen's has his ear pressed to the door down south, and he waves you towards it, and he says, I hear nothing down here. Maybe we can get in this way, or one of these other doors.
All right. I was thinking of maybe opening some of them. I think
Yeah,
the
do
door
I hear
here by Titus
this
might
door?
be the best bet first, because we at
No,
least know.
I don't.
Nope. What was that, Matthew? I missed part of that. Sorry.
So the door Titus was by, this one right here. At the very
Yeah.
least, we know where it relatively leads to, if it's unlocked and everything, or
Yeah.
at least what's around the corner. So I think that might be our safest bet.
Okay.
What do y'all think?
Yeah,
Might as
All right.
well.
I don't hear anything either. I think we're good to go.
All right. Opening it. I'll open it in 3, 2, 1.
You
It's
find
locked.
the door is unlocked. However,
Oh.
there is a huge amount of crates stacked just on the other side of it. The door only opens about 2 inches, and you can see into a room packed high with crates. You can't see into the room proper, just, about 5 or 6 crates right in front of the door. Each crate's about 4 foot high, and they're stacked about 3 tall. You figure they weigh a considerable amount because your gentle push didn't even cause them to wiggle. You could either try and push really, really hard and knock them over,
No.
or look somewhere.
All right. From the little crack I can see, do I see any targets inside?
No, you see a whole bunch of back sides of crates.
All right. Let's try this door. All right. 3, 2, 1.
The door opens easily. Seems to be some sort of storage room. Let me get down. It just seems to be stacked around the room, packed with crates, floor to ceiling. The only other door you could see that would have been easily accessible is the one down here. The other
Fog
doors
of
you've
War
seen
isn't
before.
being exposed.
What?
Fog of War isn't being exposed. It looks weird. Like there's just like there's like
Oh,
2 rays.
that's
But
because nobody's giving off any. Oh, your vision's gummed up again. Hey, nabbit. Give me a moment. You're
Take your time. So, if this room is filled with boxes, wooden boxes, if we set fire in this room, all the guards would come rushing. We could then sneak in through the window and head up the stairs.
I definitely think we should destroy everything that we see as we progress through here.
What do you mean by destroy?
I mean, like, we see a room, we ransack it. We see a lot of boxes, we
I
burn
got you.
them. We try to provoke a reaction from him when he may not
As
want
soon
to.
as
All right. I
all right. Everybody's vision should be proper. Yes.
Or try to
No.
get him to feel the need to cast another scrying spell to check on us. Get him to
Who's
deplete his magical reserves.
okay? Whose vision's not working?
Mine.
mine, I
my.
still see just the rays.
Oh, there's color in this room.
Well, you should. Okay, you should have both. You should have rays of true light, and you should have your dark vision from dark vision glasses filling in the rest.
I have no
But it
choice.
should no
All of this
longer.
is
Yeah,
I
that
have
should be black, but you can't see through walls.
so I see everything from this line of light and down this side as just regular colored, not black and white gray.
Try one of you experiment for me. Do me a Control F5 because I did change your settings and we've had that be flaky before. But when I look through your eyes, it looks proper.
Refreshing.
It's okay, Pewter. Take your time. There, TARDIS. Yes, I named my computer the TARDIS.
My wife named
Nope.
the computer Orac. What?
Still don't have dark vision.
Okay.
Matthew lacks permission to use settings something.
All right.
Alright,
Then what
I
I've got to do,
I also
I've got to
don't have
delete your
access.
tokens. Give me a moment here, and
Oh,
I bet
now I
you
have access to
And
Phoenix.
suddenly now
Yep.
I have
yep.
dark vision.
Same. Yep, there we go. That works.
All right.
Alright.
Now, what you should be seeing is the line on the ground of the light coming in through the door, and
Yeah.
everything else should be dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and now let me give you bless.
And then
No!
didn't I thought Jensen did Jensen have the light spell on his finger again?
I don't recall. Yeah, he did have that a while ago, but that's been long gone. That's when you were playing downstairs in the crypt.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Okay,
Well,
everybody good?
I was gonna look
And
around
just
to...
from you,
Go on.
and from your cursory examination of the storeroom, all of these crates are labeled. They seem to be packed with meat, vegetable, and beer. And
Ooh,
you
beer.
roughly guess from the amount of storage here that this would be enough to feed about 10 people for a year.
Ooh. Maybe we don't set fire to this room, because we can come back and
Say
grab all this stuff and use it.
hard room to burn.
That's a lot of useful resources to get
I
rid
don't know
of.
if we have the space. So
And what are y'all thoughts? You want to just try to go in the next room and...
I'm gonna try something.
I forgot we had a wand of secrets.
oh my goodness. I'm prepared to make a deck save.
Okay, so
Wand of Secrets.
Aloysius places the wand in his hand, spins several times around the circle, begins to slow Peter out until it really doesn't seem to point anywhere at all, and the spell ends.
All right. This seems like a good room for it.
All right. All right. I really like
Wait,
the idea.
bottom tower. Did we establish there was no way inside that one?
The small one over here to the south.
Yeah.
There was a bridge on the second floor that crossed between the two buildings.
But there's no door on the outside at the ground floor.
No, there was
Okay.
no door on the outside of the ground floor.
All right.
Do we want to change a section of it? I mean, it takes 10 minutes into wood and chop our way in from the bottom floor.
If we did that, I'd want to do it on the far south side to alleviate any sound being muffled. Silence. Does that work by casting it on a point on the ground or on an object?
Into a space.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's a defined volume, I'm pretty sure.
okay.
How long does silence last?
Because I was gonna say that if it's on an object, we could cast that on that object and then carry it with us.
Google says 10 minutes
All right.
silent. So
Centered on a point you choose, so not an object.
Could that point be an object, though?
Nope. If it doesn't say it, it doesn't. It just
Okay.
says centered on a point you choose.
Okay.
yeah, like the point could be on the object, but if the object moves, the
Yeah,
space
it's a
does not.
point in space. It's
Got it.
not a movable thing.
Well, there goes that idea. But I don't hate it. It's a good option. So I think our two options now are
Benson
either...
steps forward and bumps into Aloysius. Oh, sorry, dude, forgot you were there. What are we doing? Are we ready? Is this the time? I've got the spells.
All right. I think our two options are transmute a way in on the south tower and climb up, or we could ambush the guys in this room. I could either use the alchemist fire or not use it. What are we thoughts?
Um, we can move. We can move these boxes here.
Ooh.
That way you can get in and out of that door. Um, we can leave this door open, and you can run around, throw the fire in. Then we can open this door while you're running. Sure, they don't run off. And
To help
So
you
we
out, Titus, if you wish to open the door directly to your west, you figure it would take you at least 10 minutes under very loud conditions to move enough boxes to get it open enough for one person to slip through, or probably a half hour if you wanted to do it very stealthy. The boxes are 4 feet tall. There's 3 of them high, and they go all the way to the ceiling.
okay. So if we wanted to
I
just
say we just go in.
okay. So one vote go in, one vote transmute. I think I'd like to do the transmute too, just to be a little more stealthy. And if that pans out to not work, we can always come back to this idea.
All right. All right. This will remove my invisibility temporarily, but I'll put my hands on the wall and start turning it into wood.
As you spend time communing with the stone, standing in the slightly damp, soggy ground near you, the more time you spend there, the more this smell permeating up from the ground begins to bother you. It's really quite bad. And the longer you stand here, really, the worse it gets. You can almost taste it. It's awful. Aloysius spends 10 minutes staring at the stone. A small spot begins to form in front of him as the stone starts to transmute into wood. As he concentrates and pushes out further, the circle starts to get larger until he feels a push. In the very center of the circle starts to transmute into stone. Something's fighting back. As his ring gets even larger, the center gets even larger. What would you like to do, Aloysius?
Balazar yells out, Titus, quick, start chopping before that turns back into stone.
I do that.
Okay, loud ringing noises bang out as Titus hits small intersections of stone and wood where they meet and mix. And as quickly as his Aloysius is turning it into wood, other parts of his transmutation begin to turn back to stone. Titus may be able to burrow through this wall with enough hack and slash and looseness of rock, but he's not burrowing through it like it was wood. The noise is getting loud, and the stink is getting unpleasant. Aloysius, give me an Arcana roll.
Alright, we may have to hold on this idea.
With the power you've seen in the force field, you know there is great potential magic here being used. Your spell is not being outright defeated, and it is not being dissuaded at a rate greater than yours. Someone is matching your pace exactly, precisely. This is being done with magical intent. Give me a perception roll. You feel frustrated.
Aloysius says, well, this isn't working.
Alright. Do we want to just burst in the room, or do we want to use my fire? I could save it and use it on the wizard.
Let's save consumables for stronger enemies.
Alright.
And I go invisible again. Would pulling my familiar out of the pocket dimension dispel the invisibility?
That's a really tough call. I don't want you to be able to do it like a light switch as many times you want, because that means you'd be both invisible and be able to do things across the room with surprising power. I'll let you do one out of the two.
How about this?
I'll,
I'll pull the familiar out now and put him off to the
okay.
side.
I will allow you to put him in your pocket dimension and stay invisible, but you have to pull him out while you know what I mean. Pulling him out
Yeah.
makes you visible.
All right, but I'm going to set myself invisible again before the door
Okay.
opens.
You got it. Titus, what's the plan?
All right.
I think we're just Balazar open the door.
1 second.
Shield.
Yeah, I'll open the door, but I want to get a layout of the people around there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
There's
elf in the
two-
kitchen.
Yeah,
Two
he's
big
gonna-
guys.
All right. So there's a guy right here and a guy here, with another guy right across from him.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to charge in and use my breath weapon on the two in the middle, or the two that's relatively in a line, we could start off with two out the bat, or we could I could open the door, charge us in, Aloysius, you follow right behind me with burning hands and get those first two.
I don't think we need to use
I think
That
we should
power.
save our spell slots.
stick.
Alright. Okay, so we're just gonna do our normal bum rush.
Yeah, I'll be behind you. Right behind you.
Alright. Alright, on the count of three then. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I meant to catch that a little faster. Excuse me. As you enter the room, the door squeaks. Oh, really? I can't grab you because you're under a marker. There we go. As you enter the door squeaks quite loudly. Balasar runs in headlong, red rush, ready to ram his marine into these guys. The two thugs look up, one of them a bit more bleary-eyed than the other. The one down in the corner looks over to you and she goes, I'm in the next hand. You can be dealt in after the next game. Just a minute. And you continue rushing in towards the table. The two guys slap down cards, glaring at each other.
I look over my shoulder and go, follow my lead. Ugh. They never have any good to eat in this place. Excuse me. Ugh.
Yes, yes. Oh, hello, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, yeah. I'm hungry.
You may not be expected, but I try my best to deal with the master's needs. What is your delicatessen desire of food, eating, sustenance, of nutritional requirements?
Balzar finds bread or a piece of meat or something around and just picks it up and starts nibbling on it. Does he see bread anywhere?
And does your floating eyes?
The gazer eats a carrot.
Carrot. Yes. How droll.
This is good. I want more of this. Make more.
Indeed. Yes.
And then he goes upstairs.
Well. Hey, elf. More mead. Bring us something here. I am not an elf. I am a halfling. Good sir. But one moment. Very well, gentlemen. The master is expecting you upstairs, I think.
All right. So far, so good. All right.
Oh, fiddlesticks, and I just dragged him upstairs. Thank you. I do that. Give me a moment.
You're fine.
I definitely did not see that thing already.
Okay. You're all on the stairs. Jumping around here. This appears to be a reading room, although it's in very large disrepair. There's a very, very burly half-elf orc in black leather armor sitting in a recessed chair in the northwest corner of the room. He's reading a book. He peers up over the edge of the book, grunts, and looks at you, looks back down. Large framed pictures, cities, and landscapes hang on the walls, and a worn, blood-splattered rug covers the floor. The furnishings include a pair of rocking chairs, a couch, and an ottoman. The mouth-watering scents continue to rise up the stairs, tempting you lower.
Ugh. Oh, I accidentally pressed the stair button. 1 second. Alright, there we go. Hey, they're asking for you down below.
He gives a snort at that and goes back to his book.
Alright. Open this one.
Aloysius, coming into range. The book he's reading is of excellent quality. Try. Which way are we going here? Okay, okay. Back up there, Ballasar. I want you to understand. Do you see where the black line is of the floor? That's floor. You see where it's fuzzy? That drops down to the tower below you. There is nothing there.
Got it.
So
okay.
there is platformness here, and there are 2 chests, and there is platformness here and some doors leading away. The rest is open air that leads down below, and you can see a statue down below there.
I
I'm trying to
peek
see
over-
what book he's reading.
I peek over the edge, and I try to see what kind of statue.
It's too far away to see. It looks kind of like a wizard. Aloysius, since you're invisible and being quite quiet, you can lean in, and it says on the spine, Volo's Guide to Monsters. And you can see a bit of an inscription, as the book is not entirely folded in his hands. It seems to be autographed by the author on the opening folio. It says, "For Yord, I hope you find the orc chapter illuminating."
I want to do a quick investigation and look at the shelves for anything interesting.
Right, give me a roll. Seems to be a very wide range of books here. Knowledge about the city, some treatises on its local politics, a bit of family history of a few places, some local information about caves and other areas of interest, history about some of the automatons and groups that come here. It seems to be a well-stocked, if things you've already learned about, library.
Alright. Balazar will go up and try this next door.
Those are iron shutters that you are able
okay.
to fling open, and it reveals a window overlooking the back area of the roof that you guys were just inside the building.
Alright. He's going
Can I
to...
jump over here?
Yeah, I was about to jump over there
Yes,
myself.
you most certainly can. It's about an 8-foot jump.
Another
There are 2
shutter?
Is there
chests
anything in
front
these
of you.
chests?
Ooh, chest. I open this one. Titus has got my... 9.
You reach
9.
out and opens the chest. You notice that it's not even locked. As you begin to lift the handle, you find the most odd sensation. You can't let go. You're actually stuck there. Quite good.
Oh, no.
Please roll for initiative.
Oh, biscuits.
And just for combat purposes, I'm keeping Toby where he is. You guys are just fine.
Wait a minute, is that Lord of the Rings script in the...
Yes.
I've never noticed that
Yes,
before.
it is. Well, now you're looking at it because you're thinking about wanting to do the same thing. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Fix the turn order. As your hand tries to pull away from the latch, you find it's incredibly stuck. You can't get it to let go. Finally, the chest reveals itself to be its true nature. You've read about such things. it seems none too pleased to have you nearby. The chest appears to snatch upon your arm, hitting you on AC 7. Strange pseudopods seem to come out from its sides, flailing about, also trying to hit you, hitting on AC 20, miss,
Ha!
and don't say
Suck
that
it.
often, and AC 8, also a miss.
Ugh.
Balazar, you're up.
Balazar just goes, ugh, fun. And then whips out Stormfang. Goes in. Oh, actually, my bird would be right beside me. Or, like, at least in the area, in the same room.
Yeah, where'd your bird go? You left him back in the storeroom.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll just play it.
But I am not opposed to having him be relatively close by. He is over there with Aloysius' familiar.
Perfect. So he goes there, and then that's what, how many feet? You don't have to go back to him just yet. That's 35, so he'd be one more forward, or like right here.
Okay.
And then I roll to attack the...
That is a hit.
Alright. Rolling damage.
And you handily hit it across the top of the box. You feel a bit silly attacking the chest, but these things do happen in this magical world.
Alright. Now rolling booming blade damage. And now taking my second attack.
That is a hit.
Dadgum, how many hit points does this chest have? Alright. 1 second. Can I do that? Okay. And that is going to be it for right now.
Aloysius, what would you like to do?
So will kick me out of invisibility.
That is a hit.
And then I yell out, push it off the edge.
Is it still attached to me? I thought it was still, like, gripping me.
It is still attached to you.
Okay.
You haven't done anything to combat that. Gazer is up. Okay, which ray shall it be? Giving 2 4s. Give me one more 4. Okay. Got a nice fear ray and a telekinetic ray. Which way you want to play this, Dave? Which one first? Guess concurrent would be the way to really do it.
Yeah, do it in the order that they rolled.
All right, so wisdom save. Is a pass and a strength save. Is a pass. Is there any halves on any of this? No. Okay.
Nope, neither of those do damage, so.
Titus, you're up.
Wait, Is there just a chest attacking me, or is it there's one attacking Titus too?
Nope, there's just one chest. He didn't
Oh.
interact with anything else.
Oh, I thought Titus and I both opened the chest at the same time.
Oh, you did. I missed that. My apologies. But that's okay. Nothing occurred when he began to lift the lid of the chest. There's a hit. A very handy hit. That is also a hit. And the chest is split in half and is no more. I am suspending combat.
Balzar kicks it off the ledge.
And it slumps and eventually falls down to the floor below.
Aloysius yells out, "Did you look inside it first?"
You're feel free to look inside it yourself. And
I
then
will
he
send the gazer down to try to look inside the remains.
and then Balzar
All right.
jumps back over. Stupid
Is
chest.
Titus looking inside the other chest that he said he was opening? Aloysius, you could have clearly heard through the open doorway behind you an orcish laugh, quite the belly laugh, and then it calls out in a voice meant to be heard by all. What do you expect will happen if you play with apprentices' toy boxes? And you can hear it slap its leg and then flip its book back up and go back to reading.
Is this a window?
Yes, that is a shuttered window, metal shuttered window. It has glass and a metal shutter on the inside you can open. You can't open the glass, I mean you can open the shutter.
Do I see anything through the gazer's eyes in the remains of the
You can see the lid totally ripped off and open, its tongue lolling to the side. Blood and guts. No, not really. Titus, what are you doing?
Was there anything in the chest open?
Yes, there was. You open it up and you see several objects of fine quality, glittery coolness.
What you got over there?
Got 2 crystals. Go ahead and it'll pop up in the chat.
Ooh, a wand.
6 wands.
6 of them.
Cool.
Jump back over and show out all of it.
It's like, well, those are all probably magical.
There. Oh, and why do you keep doing that?
An arcane focus crystal.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, you want to go through upstairs or through this door behind me first?
Let's finish this floor off.
All right.
Can I go invisible again?
Can you go what again? Sorry?
Invisible.
Oh, of course, of course. By the way, I want to point out that spiral staircase goes down.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Do we want to go down then?
Do whatever
And
you
then
want.
Well, let's check that door first.
Okay.
Right.
You open up the door. It appears to be some sort of bedroom. You see three bunk beds. Each bunk bed is actually quite small. It'd be quite the uncomfortable fit to get any one of your adult bodies in them. At the foot of each bed is a wooden chest.
Oh. Balazar's gonna go over to the far chest in the back and then start opening that
Just
one.
don't click on the stairs until you tell me you're ready.
Yep.
What was that there, Balazar?
He's gonna go to the far chest in the back and open that one.
Okay, I hope you don't mind, but I consolidated everything into one chest, which I guess I forgot to make invisible because that's why
Yeah.
that was right in front of you. That is the contents of all of the chests.
I can't click on it.
Really?
That's a lot of good spells.
Oh,
There
that's why I
seems to
can't
be
click
three
on it.
sets.
There we go.
There seems to be three sets of everything inside there. This, to even the most layman of the arcane arts, appears to be school supplies. And there are some half-completed spell books with several spells within them,
Ooh.
which are the scrolls inside the chest.
Dibs on
But
the
those
lightning
are
bolt.
actually the pages from a spell book. And there also are a nice set of stairs going up. And from this point forward, if you leave your familiar behind, it is behind.
All right, let's go check downstairs over here.
You said there were three spell scrolls of each spell, or just three
No,
of each
there
of
are
what?
three. Each, I complicated issues. All of that stuff was divided amongst the three different chests. I just
Got
had
it.
it in
Okay.
one pile. And there were three sets of stuff. So each chest had a spell book in it with some of those spells. Each chest had ink, paper, quills, and the stuff you pulled out.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna click on the for the downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay? This musty room is situated at the bottom of the main tower. It has no door whatsoever. It has a suit of dented plate armor that stands in the center of the room. Tomes are packed into built-in stone bookcases, with a tall alcove each, holding a gargoyle at the top. There appears to be an in-progress game of Dragon Chest on the marble reading room, and stone spiral staircases go up.
I'd like to look around and see if I see anything of value. Just
The books look valuable-ish. Magical awareness. Titus, several points of light reach out to you and grab your attention all at once. Gargoyles around the room seem to glow somewhat brightly. A small drawer on this table you can see eking out a tiny bit of light around its corner. Above you, in a difficult to grasp sense, is, well, a shape. It's translucent and ever so familiar, but very hard to make out. Kind of like that. It's almost at an angle. This end being much lower, and this end being a little bit higher. It's odd to your eye.
Can I walk toward that and try to touch it? See if it's like a.
Oh, it's far too high. It's 20 feet above your head.
Oh, okay.
And then
Balazar.
the vision fades as your ability fades out.
That 20 feet above my head, is that How high does the staircase? Like how high were we just?
20 feet. So you would say it was kind of level. The beginning of it was kind of level with the floor that had the chests on it, and then it kind of
Gotcha.
faded off from there vaguely.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, I before going up there and that I'll go over here and investigate the corner of the table.
Yeah. I'm gonna look
Okay.
around and see if I find
It's a
any
table.
spell scrolls on
Oh,
here that are valuable.
no, you really haven't found anything of. I mean, you found a lot of interesting looking books, none that look like spell scrolls. Titus, you're investigating the corner of the table. It's definitely a table. It has nice, proper 90-degree angles. Um, it's flat. It seems that you could really put some paper on top of it and write on top of it.
It's a good looking table.
Um, you said that the corner or the
The
corner
drawer.
glow?
There's a drawer. There was a drawer
Oh,
that was leaking a little bit of magical light that you could kind of catch a glimpse of.
so sorry. I will investigate.
Roll for initiative.
Initiative always.
The moment Titus puts his hand on that pull drawer for the table, you can hear the grating sound of stone, and a head turns towards you and looks. The creature swoops down on fat, stony wings straight towards you, Titus, and rams its body into yours. The ramming of the attack gives it quite a bit of impact, hitting on AC 19.
No, that didn't leave my area. Okay.
Hitting for 8 bludgeoning, or excuse me, that's the bite, piercing damage. As it continues to come in, it whips out with its claws, attempting to catch you. Hitting on AC 18. Taking another 5 damage. You further hear more grating sound off to the side, as another one turns towards you, flies in with great speed, slamming its stone body into yours. Hitting on AC 20, biting you severely, trying to follow it up with attack with its claws. Hitting on AC 22 for 8 piercing damage. Balasar, you're up.
Alright. Owl gives me a help action on this guy, and I target him. Stormfang
Okay.
is itching for a fight. Oh, that's why.
While he's doing that, Aloysius, his gaze are before or after you?
However, it landed in the initiative roll.
Okay, he's run after you.
To make things easier with using Stormfang and Booming Blade, I'm gonna, from now on, if it's okay, do all of the attack and damage from Stormfang first, and then Booming Blade after.
No problem.
Okay.
Yep, just pay attention to damage application. Make sure I don't screw something up on you.
All right, we'll do. All right, taking, attacking.
Hit.
Perfect. Rolling damage. Oof, nice. Secondary attack.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Wait a minute. Is that piercing?
Should be slashing.
Slash.
Slashing, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, for the love of Michael. I kind of screwed up. Sorry about that.
All right.
Okay,
Ciao.
keep going.
All right. Takes half damage from that because stone. All right. Does that 20 hit? I'm assuming it does.
Yes, 20 hit.
All right. All right. And then booming blade.
And that hits for full. There, that's better. There's the wrong button.
All right.
Aloysius, you're up.
Did Titus get the drawer open?
He laid his hand on it and just began that feathery finger pull of, I'm going to slide this open, and they attack.
Did we establish that opening a door or something would dispel my invisibility?
I'm going to say yes, especially
Opening a
under combat
door?
conditions.
All right.
You have amazing ring. I'm not going to make it extra.
That's it. All right.
Let me back up. So that's 25.
Miss.
All right, and that'll pop me out of invisibility. And for my last movement,
Nice.
the gazer. I guess I get to just keep doing that every turn.
Apparently. What the hell? Jesus. Give me one more and I'm going to
With
run a
all
wisdom.
three. All three times used.
Yep.
Pass. And what is that? 4 telekinetic strength. Pass. No effect.
All right.
Titus, you're up. Surrounded and annoyed.
Very annoying.
You're backed into a corner, but they do not have advantage. All right, raging. All right. Oh,
This is perfect. So, magic fuses with my great axe. Now the damage type 4.
okay. That's as perfect as perfect could possibly get against these guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing at him. Pissed off.
That is a hit. For full damage. That is a hit as well. Full damage. And that one goes down in a heap of rocks.
From here, I'll stay where I'm.
Titus, please give me an attack of opportunity to the gargoyle to your left. That is also a hit. Damn. That's a lot of force damage. The thing flies away from you, goes up about 10 feet in the air, circles, glances out, not knowing whom to attack, randomly attacks person 1. Aloysius, can it make it? 5, 10, 15, 20, just. And it comes down in a beeline towards you, Aloysius, slamming into you with its body, trying to bite you. The force of its impact is magnified by the speed it came in, hitting on AC 16. Giving you
Shield.
13 piercing. Fiddlesticks. 16. Yep, miss. Let him try. I need to heal you then because I was faster than your. I was faster than your shield. My apologies. You also need through 10 hit points of tempness. And your shield. There it goes. And it gets in its second attack with claws. And they resoundingly bounce off your shield, hitting AC 7. Phoenix, you're up.
Phoenix is going to do a heroic fly down and back, targeting this little guy. So then Balazar can come in 5, 10, 15.
Flanking.
Flanking. Alright. Well, I already have advantage, so. Alright. Stormfang pops out.
Hit.
Alright. Damage. Alright. Now, I know it doesn't count, but would it be possible for the backswing to have that advantage, since I could get the first one from Aloysius and the second one from...
Flanking's permanent. You'll have advantage for all swings.
Oh, okay. Then... You laughing at my not knowing stuff? Rude.
No, I was laughing at your reaction to it.
That's fair, I guess.
That is a hit.
Followed by a nice old boom.
Please keep me remembering if he moves how much damage he takes.
Right. He will take 2 if he moves.
Aloysius, you're up.
I'm going to step away, invoking an opportunity of attack.
Okay, give me a moment. That is only a claw. Hitting on AC 18. For 5 piercing damage.
Now, did Balazar consume the help action on it? Or did
I'm going
he
to
used
play it.
advantage for flanking, right?
Yeah, but
Yes.
things aren't stacking. It's advantage or not advantage. He hit it the
Okay.
first time. It was distracted through flanking and a bird, so no more advantage. That is a hit. I'm predicting that bless will serve you all well. Fire damage, full. That hurt. Okay, that is, we'll take him in order. Telekinetic and then fear. Strength, Didn't mean to hit that at disadvantage. I'm going to go for whichever number just comes up first in the list, which is 16, pass. And a 15, pass. Wow, that's a lot of passes. At least you didn't roll too faint.
All right, I'm going to move my dude away.
Argue for
It
attack.
already consumed his reaction.
You're right. Thank you. Good memory. Okay.
And that's why I did it.
Okay. Very smart. You're being protective of him. Like that. Titus, you're up. Bit of distance, but he's pissed you off. You're willing to run and get him. That's tough. You have that distance 5, 10, 15, 20.
Don't forget the forward.
You could do it in 40, but when you hit the corner right here, you'd have to go around Balasar, and you would have invoked an attack of opportunity. You want to take it?
I came this way.
No, because I've still consumed his reaction for the turn. Right?
Then it doesn't matter. Titus could make it to that point. Go for it, sir. Keep going. Thank you, Aloysius. That is a hit. You're still doing force damage, and he is down and out, rubble on the ground. Good job, everybody. You don't see any threats at the moment. I'm going to end combat.
All right.
Did the other gargoyles move all whenever the other 4 did?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
There's 4 gargoyles on the wall.
Indeed.
Right?
These are the only 2 that have taken any movement or done anything. The other ones up there who look exactly the same have done nothing.
Balazar
Says,
with
everybody just chill for like 10 minutes, and he starts ritual casting Detect Magic.
Balazar goes, who does not know that Titus was opening a drawer because he saw magic come out of it, goes, well, that was random. Why'd that happen?
I am not going to advance the clock to keep track of time, even though he's advancing 10 minutes, just because of the bless thing that's supposed to last an hour. Actually, I should, because it lasts an hour. Screw it. Just going to do it and reapply. Him and over nothing. I am putting bless on my hot bar. There. I can just keep doing that. Okay, 10 minutes pass. Aloysius can clearly see the very powerful glow coming out the cracks of the drawer in the table over here. Also, a very faint transmutation magic is on some of these rocks, but it is fading very, very quickly.
Are any of the other gargoyles glowing?
Negative. The chest set sitting on top of the table glows with divination magic.
Divination magic, you say? I wonder if this can tell us what spells our wizard friend is going to use to attack us with, so we can counter them.
I don't have counter spell.
Oh, ouch.
Those gargoyles that tried to open the drawer. Should we try it again?
Yeah,
go
for it.
Attack.
None of the other gargoyles are glowing.
Yeah.
All right. Open the drawer.
You pull open the drawer. There seems to be a leather-bound package inside. The leather does not fully wrap it, which is probably how you're able to see its edges. Seems to be dragon hide.
Ah.
Ooh.
The rudeness of some people. Balazar goes.
Aloysius
Yeah.
says, any relation to you?
Look at this face. Look at that. Yes, there's a relation.
Pick it up, I guess.
The dragon hide slides away, and inside is a very, very finely wrought tome. You seem to recognize this is kind of the universal size and shape of a wizard's spell.
I grab
Balazar
it and flip
goes,
through it.
hey, is that a
Yeah.
wizard spell book?
I'll give it to Aloysius.
Also, underneath it is a small leather-bound copy that has a picture of two fat frumps on the front. And along the spine it says Frump Mating Rituals.
It says what, matey?
Frump. F-L-U-M-P-H.
Oh. Can I pick that up? And, like, flip through it?
Yes.
Well, now you have counterspell.
Investigate it?
It is quite lewd, and you wonder if people should actually be allowed to look at such things.
What are you looking through?
I put its description in the text of the site.
Oh my. Titus, that is some explicit reading you got there.
Yeah.
To each their own, I guess. Alright.
Aloysius says, there's probably some magically related stuff in there. I should keep it to study it.
Give it to Aloysius.
The two piles of gargoyle stone begin to degrade even further until they slowly start to resemble sand and gravel on the ground.
Did the chessboard light up for me too whenever I did them?
Yes, it certainly did. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Does the chessboard appear to be like in the middle of a game?
Yes, it does.
Then I will make a move on it.
Something insightful with a considerable amount of thought towards winning, or just random?
I'll just pick a side and make in what would be my best judgment of a move.
You find the black pieces are incredibly difficult to move. You can slide them around a bit in the square they're in. When they reach the edge, you're worried you might damage it if you push too hard.
I'll try to move the white pieces.
You pick up a pawn and easily move it to the next spot. Nothing seems to happen.
Well, we don't have time really to identify that many things.
Alright.
Oh, can I just do an Arcana check and see if I recognize the item?
Certainly. You don't recognize it specifically, but you can make some educated guesses. It is using divination magic, which allows knowledge to be transferred across large distances. You're unable to move the black pieces. Possibly it's connected with another chess set somewhere else, and it allows two people to play chess across large distance, possibly different dimensions. Hard to say.
Alright. Y'all ready to fight a wizard?
Either way, it definitely seems valuable.
Toss it in your bag.
How would tossing it in the bag work if we can't move certain pieces?
Can we pick the board up?
Are the pieces fixed to the board or the table?
The board does not appear to be affixed to the table.
The pieces are fixed to
Pick
the
the
board.
board up and turn it upside down.
Amazingly enough, the pieces actually do stay on the board.
All right.
All right, into the backpack then.
All right.
Oh, dang it. 1 second.
Find that other set, that would be a cool attraction or in. Maybe we can teach. What's our horse's name? Beatrice?
Teeny? No. I thought it began with a T. Also, is my owl with me? I thought I brought it up here.
Yes, it's
Oh,
on the
there it is.
stairway. Titus. A thought percolates at the back of your mind. You don't know if you can drive it forward.
What was
What?
that?
As Titus crested the spiral staircase here, stay with us, Balazar, unless you want to go upstairs, let me know. Titus, as you crest the spiral staircase here and stand on this weird landing with these cutouts to the room below that you just fought in, a thought percolates at the back of your mind.
Assuming you're typing it out and sending it to him, so while you're doing that,
Negative.
Balazar.
This is just to see how quick he can be.
Titus, you good?
Can I put over here and see if it's solid?
Please be exactly specific. What are you trying to do?
Like, kind of almost like imagine you're dipping your toe in
Oh,
a pool.
would my detect magic have seen the thing?
You saw the exact same shape I described to Titus up in the air.
Oh.
But- Like,
Titus,
imagine
you go forward with your toe. You run it along the edge. You feel something solid.
So
Something
I would be seeing
higher
it.
than the floor.
So I would be seeing it right now since I got 10 minutes.
Yes, you would. You see a ghostly form, kind of a shape. It just kind of, oh, I can't. Kind of a ghostly shape that just kind of, sort of goes like this and then high up above your heads and kind of sticks to the wall.
Balazar noticed what Titus is doing and formulates his own theory.
Titus, imagine if you were in a room with a nice big flat floor. You close your eyes and you reach out with your toe and start kicking forward. Eventually, you just found something hard and flat, like a wall, where you definitely didn't see one before, in front of your toe. What would you like to do further?
Well, Aloysius says to everybody, I think there's an invisible staircase.
I get to the spot where I don't feel any further, and kind of feel.
So towards the, can you all see my marker?
Yeah.
I can see your cursor. I don't see anything else. Balazar.
Can I jump this gap? Do I have the strength for it? If I take a
8
jump?
feet. Somebody help me out with the math.
I can assist you and help you toss you over there.
All right. With Balasar tossing and Titus ready to receive, Aloysius can easily make that.
Balazar tests his foot over the edge right here and seeing
It
if there's
slides
something
right
solid.
off and goes off into space, and you don't want to step too much further. What are you
Okay.
doing, Titus?
When that hypothetical said about being closing your eyes and you get to a spot where you don't feel anything anymore, is that us going through this scenario?
It goes so. Let me draw a line to show
I know-
exactly what you just defined.
Yeah, I know that. It like elevates.
I mean, I still have detect magic up, right?
Yes, you can now see before you a ghostly form. It is translucent and it takes up the area I just drew for you.
Balazar's just
Yeah, go
sitting
ahead.
back watching y'all being weird and like, what are y'all looking at?
I kind of like bounce the gazer up along it to verify that it's solid.
The gazer definitely feels a solid form. It drives him up into the air about
Then I
20
just
feet.
start
It
then I
seems
start walking up and following it.
as you do, you can feel firm steps beneath
Oh.
your feet.
Interesting.
And there should be a stair button at the top there. For chance, can you click on maybe yes, no?
I don't see one.
No.
Oh, it's because. Okay, there we go. You should have a stair button now. Hopefully, if you don't, you're going to have to reload because we've had that issue before. Yes, no?
Reloading.
Reloading.
My apologies. I don't know why. It's already drawn. I just made it visible. That's annoying.
I'm looking at the floor below us.
Oh, fiddlesticks. I did it backwards, folks. My apologies. Everything's going to be reversed left to right, but whatever. You started climbing the stairs from the spiral staircase side. Okay? So you climbed from west to east, not the other way around. My abject apologies.
So from the not the side with the chest that ate my arm, the other side.
Correct. You started from the side with the spiral staircase and went up to the east,
Got it.
curving around clockwise.
Got it.
Hopefully, you should be able to see a stairway button.
I'm looking at the floor below.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we can't see our tokens.
Yeah,
That's just
like
a
we're not
dark-
on that floor at all.
Yeah. No tokens anywhere. We're like on the same map we were before we came upstairs.
Yeah, where we fought the gargoyles.
Oh,
Yeah, there we
that's
go.
weird. Okay. You have this. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
You continue to rise up the stairs that are ghostly beneath your feet, but now that you know of their existence, you can just about perceive them.
I reactivated visibility.
I can't click on you with much aid. Oh, I just dragged you downstairs. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time aiming. There you go, sir. And you flash back to invisible. You come towards a platform that bisects the tower in half. Everything
Titus.
here is smashed. Everything is ruined. This room consists largely of a ledge connected to the level above and below by this invisible staircase.
Titus, could you
Shattered
move
glass.
Sorry, Andrew. I'm trying to go back downstairs real quick.
Oh, no problem. Oh,
Titus is just in the way of the stair button. Oh, there is no stair button.
the heck? There.
Yeah, there's no stair button to go back. Unless it's under.
Oh,
something.
fiddlesticks. I'm sorry, folks. You're gonna have to reload if you really want to see that stair button. I kind of screwed you. I forgot to. I can't. Okay, that's the way I'm going to do it from now on. I'm going to lock stairs instead of making them invisible. I will also just bring your bird up for you because I guess that's what you were trying to do.
Yeah, it was.
Titus, you're out in open air at the moment, just to let you know.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
just I
basically you
moved.
have this. Oh, understood. You have basically the stairway.
I refreshed and wait.
Yeah, same thing happened to me, David.
I reloaded it onto the wrong floor.
That's peculiar, but I'll
There
bring
we
you
go.
right here. So that
Perfect.
okay. Well, that shattered glass covers the floor. Large wooden trellis tables have knocked on the side. A large ebony cabinet dominates the back wall. This appears to be a laboratory. There seems to be very little of value anything be salvaged in here. It's been picked clean.
Hmm. Hmm.
Anything for my investigation roll?
A lot of broken glass, a lot of beakers, test tubes, stuff.
There's nothing of value
Any,
here.
anything glowing magically?
No, sadly not.
Balazar would like to
Oh,
send Phoenix up and see it, like if there's any more stairways leading up or spiraling.
Oh, what a thought. He can definitely see there is another floor, and up here there is a landing.
I'd like
Who? Oh, Titus.
Yeah,
Yes,
I like to
all
look through
these
his eyes
broken
and send him up there.
that to drinks.
Okay. Well, you're breaking up a bit on me there, Titus. That's okay, but yeah, there's definitely a landing up there, and it seems to lead up to a large room. Uh, in it, you can see three boys chanting, working on a spell, and a very evil-looking creature in the center of whatever it is they're up to.
Can my bird see this?
Yes. Um,
Can I send my gazer to look?
yes.
Can I Arcana check to see if I know what spell they're casting?
Let me see. Gentlemen, you should be able to see through your creature's eyes.
Yep, I can see.
Okay. Give me the roll, Aloysius, for your Arcana check.
I don't have my token.
Uh,
Well, you know what?
okay.
It doesn't matter because I can dig through it. Where is it? There.
We can go back down.
I'm actually going to use that menu.
Okay.
I did it with the gazer.
No.
Shit.
You don't know what that spell is.
That wasn't my roll. That was the gazer's roll. So
what should it have been? Just tell me.
what was the number I rolled?
11.
You rolled an
11.
Okay, so 11 plus 6.
No, you're not
17.
sure what that spell is.
Dang it. I clicked off my bird and now I can't see anything. Yeah, perfect anyway. Alright.
I'm kind of tempted to zap one of the kids with the gazer because that looks like a bad scene up there.
And just to not get caught, they come back down.
Well, looks like there's some fun happening upstairs, Balazar says.
I tell Balazar what my idea is.
What if
Sure.
the bad guy in the center is the bad guy and they were able to trap him in like some kind of like power of 3 pentagram magic nonsense trap?
Aloysius puts his hand on Balazar's shoulder, which I guess you only feel because I'm invisible.
Yeah.
And I say, dude, where are we? Where are we? What do you really think that's what's happening here?
Your passive perception is reminded of 3 small beds and 3 small chests with 3 small spell books.
You know, you may have a point. There were those beds downstairs. Maybe those were the kids.
He's probably training 3 evil apprentices.
Well, we just can't have that, can we? We should probably put a stop to that. Or do we want to kill the wizard first? Maybe then those kids could work for us. And they'd be our loyal, unyielding subjects.
That's a good idea. Or maybe that creature will come crashing in while we're fighting the wizard.
Maybe, and assist us, since we're enemies of the guy who's teaching the individuals that's harming him.
Well, we don't. They could be summoning him. We don't know.
Wait, so were you for my idea, or were you against it?
Which part?
Of leaving them for now and then coming back to them after we take care of the wizard.
Their chanting upstairs seems to be getting louder, possibly reaching a crescendo.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. We should probably do something.
Yeah, I feel like we should stop whatever's happening.
All right.
All right, I want to poke my gazer up to within line of sight, and then I blast the closest kid.
Okay.
Is there a way to get up there that Balzar can see?
I've got your gazer up here, Aloysius, if you wish to peek.
I can't. I mean, I see the scene. I see my token. I don't see them. And I just lost my token.
I don't know why you lost your token.
Okay, I got my token. Okay, now I see it.
Laugh it up, fuzzball. Anyone?
Very nice. I'd rather be a scruffy looking nerf herder, though. Okay, Dazzling. That is a fail.
Finally.
So it is
All right.
charmed. Disadvantage on attack rolls, and it won't attack you. And fear.
How high up is the floor railing cliff thing that
20
we saw?
feet. 15, and that is a
All right. I pull out
the
my
other
rope.
two kids did not seem to react to that hostile action. The one you hit, as he became charmed, seems to have continued on his chanting mission. What was that you wanted, Albert?
Yep. I take out my rope, hand it one end to my bird, have him fly up and over and down the floor so I can get the rope back.
You can use your familiar to carry items.
I'm holding the other end, so it's.
I still don't think you can use a familiar to move items. Can you?
Roll for initiative.
Well, my idea was have him go loop around, secure the rope so I can then climb up there. There's no way for me to roll initiative.
Okay. Roll for initiative on the bottom floor for those who can, please. I'm going to have it direct you back here, Aloysius. I think I'll just do this, because you're a player on each scene. Alisar and Titus, if you'd be so kind.
I don't have the carousels.
Do you have the sidebar?
No. I rolled initiative.
I can see you on the carousel.
I'll try to reload.
I rolled initiative from
Click
utility.
the little sword option or thing. That might give you a place to do it.
Did you roll for me, Andrew?
Okay, so Yeah, because Aloysius, it's going to be your turn first, and then we'll go. You're going after your gazer, and you're on the floor below the chanting, and of course you know of the stairs along the northern side of the building going down.
All right. Then with my action, I will disappear the gazer into the pocket dimension. Or is it? Wait, was it my turn or is it Titus's?
You were before Titus. It's well, whatever. I screwed that up. It's Titus first. Sorry, sir. But either way, it plays the same. So Titus, you're up. There's stairs going down and an open void to this area and chanting above you.
Uh, I haven't heard though, like other than just right.
Well, you saw the gazer in your line of sight because it was relatively visible right over about there. Shoot a beam to the area above you.
I would just like. I don't think I would act. I would take. I would take my to just kind of watch, see what happens. And is
Okay.
Aloysius still invisible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he
I'll
still
just,
on the first floor? Or on the
Yes.
same floor with us?
Yes.
Okay.
so yeah, I'll just stop what I'm doing. I'll ready an attack down.
Okay. Aloysius, you're up if you want to do something other than just putting him in the pocket dimension. If you
I'm
want to
gonna
move
not
or
put him in the pocket dimension because nobody reacted to the first blast. So I'm gonna like slowly slip past Titus.
and those are the stairs going down away from the chanting.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving down the stair. Oh, well,
That's taking you down to the next floor below you towards the spiral staircase.
no, because I can't see anything because I'm looking through the gazer's eyes. So I'm going to ready action a firebolt in case something hostile reaches my attention.
Okay. Phoenix?
All right. So at this point, Phoenix has successfully flew up, over, and down, or do we say he wasn't able to do that?
He flew up, over, and down, but that was a lot with the rope in 6 seconds. So he can look around for you and give you a good bird's eye view up there. Do you
Okay.
want to explore anything? Do you want to check
Nope.
the other walls?
If he's down here with
Is
me,
your detect magic still going, Aloysius?
Yeah, if it's still running.
All right, then I'm going to go backwards one turn, just in case you want to do anything different. And I do want to point out, you can see a strange ghostly image here as well.
Oh, that would have been good to know as soon as we walked up.
yeah. Oh,
I kind of expected you to guess it, but
I
when I
was
remembered
guessing
you
that
had the
just
detect
now
magic.
while the gazer was doing his turn, but yeah. For mine, Balzar would like.
Because if
Once
we
he-
would have seen that, we would have just walked up.
But
Yeah, I forgot
roll
about the
with it.
detect magic still going.
let's. I'd like to roll with it if that's okay.
Of course. You want me to roll back to Titus's turn? Were you ready in action, sir?
No, I'm fine doing because
Okay. So it's Aloysius' turn. You've got some movement,
okay.
and next it'll be Balazar.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, I'm still looking through the gazer's eyes, so that's it. Ready action.
All right. Balazar
All right.
gets the rope in his hand from Phoenix, and then he has a thought in the back of his head. He looks over. And
I mean, there's no reason for the rope. We have stairs.
That's what I'm getting at. He looks.
And I would have immediately told you, hey, look, there's another set of invisible stairs.
Then. Hello? I can't move.
I was about to pull off a crazy 24.
Because your bird is in focus. It's your familiar's turn.
I don't have any blue or yellow ring around my characters.
Oh, I think something's desynced somewhere then. This is
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
your Phoenix's
refreshing
turn.
now. I'm refreshing
Sorry.
now. Yeah, I only had Balazar in the carousel. So. There we go. Okay, now I have a whole carousel. Alright. Phoenix is going to fly. Wait, how much was that? He was right here. 5, 10, 15. Well, actually, he's just going to go straight up. So. And then straight up to the next floor above me. In that same spot area if he has to go around. And then. Yep. Yes. Did you move my bird to the next floor?
Yep, he is up on the next floor, hovering gently.
His token in the carousel is gone, so I can't skip to my turn now. But
That's
it says it's my
an
turn.
annoying feature.
That's weird.
Sorry about that.
I can move, but it has the yellow ring, not the blue.
You're blue from my point of view, so
10,
I don't know. I didn't mean to draw that.
15, 20, 25, and then 30 gets me right upstairs.
Now, there should be a stair button next to you that you should be able to click.
Stairway looks disabled.
How about I just do it so you don't have to reload? And that brings you up the stairs to about here.
Yay. Oh, biscuits.
Multi-level fighting is weird.
I did end up reloading right before you said that, but now it's dark and I can't see a thing. I'm on that broken glass floor.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
Multi-level fighting is familiar.
That's 30. Balazar pulls out his crossbow and targets one of the kids closest to him, and he goes, "Halt there! What are you up to?" And then is going to hold action.
Kid seems to pay you no mind, and he continues chanting whatever it is he's chanting.
And Balazar is going to hold action if the
Also, now that you have a better view, you can see that the creature in the center of the circle is head slumped down, shoulders slumped, fists on the ground, swaying slightly. It looks in some form of unconsciousness, asleep. Hard to tell.
Balazar's going to hold action to fire off crossbow bolts at the kid right in front of him. If one of them start being hostile or if they start hurting the big guy in the center.
All right, Titus?
And he's still trying to get their attention, yelling, "Answer me."
Titus makes a beeline for the stairs, knowing of their existence, can relatively see them.
I've already reloaded and the stairs are still disabled.
I don't know why it's doing that, sir. Sorry about that. But you are right behind Balasar coming up the steps.
I will
While he contemplates that, Aloysius, just so you don't have to sit, what would you like to do?
Already spear thrown attack on this kid down
You
the south.
grabbed me. Okay, there.
Sorry about that. I knew the thing was acting stupid, and I wanted to try and get you up there and not have you get annoyed with bad mechanics.
But my gazer is still down on the lower floor.
Yep. And what else are you going to do there, Titus? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to
You're
step
fine.
on your set.
No, you're fine. I'm readying to throw a spear at the kid on the south,
Okay.
depending on Balazar. If
All right.
Balazar takes a
Aloysius.
shot,
Oh,
did you hear me?
yep. If he takes a shot, you're going to follow. You got it. Aloysius, you're invisible on the steps coming up. Chanting is getting louder. Creature is swaying softly. What would you
Can I
like?
do like an investigation?
Sure. The kids appear to be casting some sort of ritual spell around the one in the middle. It's difficult to tell exactly what it's doing, but the creature is still quiescent, and they supposedly are being successful at whatever they're doing.
Can I roll something to figure out what kind of creature it is?
Yeah, sure. You can give me a nature
Looks like Son Goku
history.
to me.
It looks savage. It looks scary. Possibly intelligent, but you're dubious.
Aloysius whispers, let's try to set this thing free so it causes havoc in the tower.
That's the plan.
But like, let's try to not hurt it and just get away and let it do its thing. That's it for my turn.
All right. The creature's eyes widen ever so briefly. It tries to shake its head, contemplating its situation, and then slumps back. One of the kids tries to straighten his shoulders to keep his concentration. He seems to be succeeding.
Alright.
The other one looks like he's faltering. His eyelids are drooping. His head's falling down. He begins to mumble. You don't think he's putting in whatever's needed. The last one squares his shoulders, tries to pick up the slack. Ew. Natural one.
Ouch. That's a bad roll.
And just he falls to the ground, prone, unconscious, not moving. Phoenix, you're up.
That's weird. It says it's Titus's turn.
Your carousel must be deep.
Well, I see Titus's turn also.
Try to move.
Nothing. Oh, and I accidentally pressed the stair button.
Well, it's Balasar's turn now because the Phoenix got sucked out of turn order, and that's okay. we'll stick him back in. Do you want to do something with the Phoenix first,
Oh,
or you?
weird. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. No. Actually, yeah. Phoenix is gonna fly back over here to give a help action on that guy, and then come up here.
Okay.
And then Balazar is going to. Oh, what? I passed on Phoenix, but now it's Titus's turn, not Balazar.
I'm showing Balasar's turn, so I'm confused.
I don't even see Balazar in the carousel
I don't either.
Oh.
or my gazer.
Oh. Fiddlesticks.
Well, I can't.
I see the gazer now. Balazar is going to go 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and is going to just straight up punch this guy, trying to knock him out.
Okay. Rock on.
I just can't move Balazar yet. That's weird. Do I need to reload?
I don't know why it's being weird. You want me to move him for you? Can you at least roll?
Yeah. I'd go down one.
And then you can reload?
Here, I'll reload now.
Okay. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I'm not very good at running this across 2 floors. I think it might be a limited attempt, but I don't know.
All right with me.
There we go. Yeah. Alright. So that's 25 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Targeting him, and just gonna straight up punch him. His lights out.
That is a hit, very much.
Alright. Do I roll damage, or because I'm rolling with the intent of knocking him unconscious?
Yeah, damage. You got to get him to 0, not dead. That hurt. He is not unconscious.
Alright.
Titus, you're up.
Yeah.
Or, well, maybe. Unless Balasar's got
I
you.
think the 2-weapon fighting or something should extend to fists as well. Well, could I
pretty
argue?
sure it does.
Could it really?
If you're talking about extra attack,
I was
I
about
think
to
he
argue.
means like the bonus attack hit.
I was actually about to argue both because right now I'm using my fists as weapons, so that would require me to be able to use both, right?
I would say yes, definitely for the extra attack, but not for the 2-weapon fighting style.
What do you think, Andrew?
I'm in the middle. I'm trying to look it up right now because I never thought to look.
Because if that's the case, I could do 3 punches.
I can't find anything goodly definitive. Does anybody have any data or opinion?
I mean, I know a monk can do that.
Yeah. When you take the attack action on your turn and attack with a light, it does specify exactly a light melee weapon for 2-weapon fighting.
If it specifically says it, I kind of want to say no then, because the
Okay.
rules
Yeah.
usually do say if it's written, it's written.
When you
Okay.
take the attack action, attack with a light melee weapon that you're
Oh,
holding.
okay. Then that would
But
then that would translate to a monk having a different.
Yeah. Does a fist count as a light melee weapon? Is the question.
No.
If you're a monk, it does.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, but
And that's the point.
so
All right, so I'm going to say no on multi-attack because it's outside of your skill set.
multi-attack or 2-weapon fighting or both?
Both.
Okay. But if you were a monk, it would be able to count.
Yes.
Okay.
It would be something different though.
Okay.
Like you can't have what you different.
All right.
I found in the player's hand strike, Do not.
You're up, Titus. So he's attacking. Are
So-
you following through with your javelin throw to the kid who's on the ground?
No, not with my. I. So this kid, did you say he fell down?
Yes, he just kind of passed out while chanting his spell. Two of them did.
Oh,
One of them
two
just
of them
slumped. This one just slumped, and he's just kind
Okay.
of standing with his head down and his arms loose. This one over here passed out and is on the ground, done.
did? 5, 15, 30, 30. Can I grab this kid, move here, like as
Drag.
my yeah, like I've got him like grappled, almost like a
Sure.
bear hug.
Yeah, he was easy enough to move. His legs, he doesn't weigh very much.
That's all. I did.
Aloysius?
Didn't the gazer go before me?
Probably. Getting upstairs, I probably just screwed that. That. Oh, that's a 2 and a 4. Okay. Same kid.
Yep.
Fear and wisdom strength. Fail. So he is going to stop chanting and run from the gazer, but before he gets to turn and run, the gazer also hits him with some telekineticness, and he fails on a natural 1. What are you planning to do with your telekineticness?
And throw him back.
Okay, he flies backwards, rebounds off of the wall, takes 5 bludgeoning damage, but he doesn't die because his first hit was not with the intent to kill, but unconscious, and he just hit the wall. But he is now very much unconscious and prone on the floor. Aloysius?
I'm going to use my action to pull the gazer into the pocket dimension,
Righto.
and then I'm going to yell, "Run for it!" And then I'm going to book it back down the stairs to the maximum distance that I can move.
All right, so that gets you to 5. And okay, he's going to there, so I'm going to pull you down there. Okay, at that, with all the kids not chanting, this poor creature is not going to find any necessity in even trying to break whatever it was because it has faded. It stands tall, rolls its shoulders, looks around, none too pleased, locks eyes with Balasar, and gives an ear-splitting, spittle-spraying bellow right in your face, Balasar, as you are right next to him. It rolls forward with its fist, swinging at you. It gives you a left, which misses on an 11. It gives you a right, which misses on a 17. That's a hell of a number to miss on. And it lunges forward, trying to bite right in the neck, hitting on AC 25.
Shield.
And that brings you up to 20. Its jaws bounce off of the magical
8.
energy.
28.
And it looks most irritated with that. The boys do nothing. One of them groans. Phoenix, you're up.
Phoenix is going to fly down. Well, yeah, is going to fly straight down onto to the to the stairwell that leads downstairs. That floor where their bedrooms are
Okay.
under the stairs.
You wanted to leave.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay.
All right. Before
It is down on the steps, flying away.
All right. Before I came up the stairs, I did tie the rope together. Of sorts. So,
Okay.
Balazar is going to disengage. There we go. He is going to... Would the rope be right here or right here? Would you argue?
Sure. Yeah,
Right.
Put it right there. That's fine.
Okay. He's going to go right there, grab the rope, and is going to swing himself down to the next floor.
Okay. And that will put him dangling right about there.
Would it put him dangling, or would he let go and gravity be able to, or would, like, that 5
This
feet of
part
movement on my
is
next
not-
turn? Or would my next turn, would that cost me 10 feet of my movement if I was...
I mean, you're over open air where you jumped. You could swing and do something about it if you want. You only cost 5 feet to jump over the edge.
Okay, so then, in my
You can
turn...
use some athleticism.
Yeah,
Try swinging back and forth and get on the edge. You have 25 movement left.
okay. I
Give
can't
me athletics
move
roll.
for-
See how well you can do it.
Would that be athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, acrobatics sounds better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on. Oh!
I'm going to say you were smart enough to not let go of the rope, but you were unable to time your swing. You are now dangling at the end of the string, level with the next floor, 20 feet down.
Thank
Come
you.
on, that was a natural 1.
All right, no, Matthew.
It was a
I don't wanna
natural
go
1.
back on what I said. I'm going to give you your choice. What are you doing? You plummeting?
Yeah, it's only fair.
Do I? Let me look at something.
Does me sliding on the rope at least slow my descent?
Yep, but only to the first floor. The rest is where you fell. So you're going to fall 20 feet.
Okay. Featherfall says choose up to 5. Oh, we have to be falling when the effect kicks in? Or is it something you can cast and then for 1 minute we are just immune to falling?
I think so, but I think that moved pretty fast. But he only lost hit points. You're now on the second floor. Hopefully you're on the right floor to be able to see. Good.
So, wait,
All right, I'm heading back.
the half floor was 20 feet below the one with the monkey, right?
Yes, and then the next one is 20 feet more, but you are on the end of the rope. I'm only going to make you take the falling damage the second half.
Yeah, my owl would have
Because that's
flown
when
down...
you rolled the run.
Yeah, my owl would have been down on this floor is when I sent him down. He would gone that... He has 60 feet of movement,
right.
so he would have gone all the way down to this floor.
You go.
Yeah. Perfect. And then that ends my turn.
Okay. Titus,
Ow!
you just saw a very loud, bellowing
Real
creature
Real quick,
attack Balasar, and he legged it. What's your plan?
though. Balazar is laying down and he's trying to get up, but he is just in a lot of pain and yells out, "Ow!"
Yep.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right, Titus, what would you like to do? Also, it's 10 minutes till. Who wants to go long? Who can't go long?
So long, but it's up to everyone.
I'm
good
available for
going
long if needed. I leave it to you guys to say. What are we doing, Titus?
Did the creature look at me
Did the creature what? You broke up.
and look at me?
No, it locked eyes with Balasar, the opposite direction. Tried to bite him and swing at him, and then Balasar took off.
I'm going to try to be quiet. Ready a dash.
Readying a dash. Okay, so not a disengage, a dash.
Correct.
Got it. The creature bellows again, looking around. It spins, locks eyes with you. It charges forward, using its great mass to try and slam into you, teeth first. I should have did that twice. Hitting on AC, not a much better. 23.
Didn't he ready a dash?
Yes, he did. So I'm going to call that the attack of opportunity. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to hit you with, you're not raging at the moment. You're going to take 13 piercing. That was your attack of opportunity. Wait a minute. How in the world does somebody ready a dash? That means you can move on somebody else's turn. I don't think you can do that.
I think you
Ready.
can ready movement,
You can't.
but I don't know about readying a dash.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, you can ready movement, but you can't do anything else other than move. But in that case, you should have just disengaged and moved.
Okay. Yes, you can. You said you were readying a dash, so you have 60 feet. What were the conditions exactly that would have caused you to move, and where were you planning on moving?
Conditions were if he noticed, just
Okay.
following, going back downstairs.
Okay, going back downstairs. So I'm just going to poke you along 60, 15,
It's
15.
80 feet.
Oh, 80, right. You way down the stairs. Okay. So you're on Balasar's level.
Ouch.
Oh boy, we're spread all over the place.
Yeah,
Uh, and as he sees you run, he did his attack. How much movement does he have? I don't actually know. 40. The creature gives a mighty leap, sails through the air, and lands face first onto the wall, ripping its sheer sides. He then begins to shimmy down with some speed until he lands with a slam right in front of the door in front of a very startled Phoenix. I've lost all track of turn order, so let's just say it's Aloysius' turn, and I don't
I'm
remember
going
where
to want
Aloysius
to dash down the stairs.
Okay.
Well, that was.
I might have moved. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. That, so a dash would get you to 30 feet, gets you to exactly where you are right now, but you can see the monster at the bottom of the stairs as you run towards them. I will let you change anything about this you want. There, as you come down. And you can see him around the corner. Remember, the side to the west is the higher side. You're going to come out on the chests. Or no, it's the other way around. Yeah, that goes up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's heading towards the monster. The bottom of the stairs, at the monster's end. You're coming down the stairs, as is Titus. You see the creature. What do you want to do?
I stop on the stairs and I whisper to Titus, "Run back up the stairs."
Oh, you guys are gonna make me go up the stairs again. I'm just getting turn order down here.
If it's okay, would y'all be okay just not doing it like officially be in
Doing
combat
theater of the mind.
status? Not just
Sure.
officially not being in combat status to make it easier for you, Andrew.
Well, it's not the combat status, it's the flipping between maps. But either way, that's perfectly fine. I don't even know whose turn it is anymore. I'm actually a wee bit lost. But
Well,
anyway, the creature, like a
I know the
scaling ape, basically climbed straight down the wall without the aid of anything on the sheer wall.
Okay.
It's amazing. And
So-
landed in front of the, so far, only exit you know from this area, except
Yeah.
for the. All right.
as
and
far
not
as
knowing
turn
what else.
order, how are we with Aloysius, me, the monkey, then Titus, or Titus then monkey? Because I know Aloysius and the Gazer were before me.
All right.
All right, if we
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
how-
gonna
Pretty
keep track
sure
of this.
that the creature went before Titus. Yeah, the creature's after Titus because he held his turn. Creature's last.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
So it's
So and then the
Aloysius,
last thing was
me,
Aloysius
Titus.
and Titus coming down, then the creature. So it's officially the last round. The creature just went.
Yeah, so it's Aloysius' turn.
So it's Aloysius's turn.
And I
We're
moved down
embarrassed.
there, told Titus, run back up, and I kind of say to Balazar, jump off the edge. And then I kind of take a few steps back up to the top. Well, no, I'll just kind of like hug the wall of the stairs so I'm not blocking Titus, but I'm invisible, so I hang out where I am.
Okay. Phoenix, what do you want to do? The big thing is stomped down to the ground before you in front of the only exit you found so far.
I do have I won't be able to do any longer than like 9:05, 9:10.
Up to you guys. We'll get through what we can get through, and we'll stop when we can.
Yeah. Oh, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
Phoenix's
okay.
turn.
Sorry. Is there a clearing of roof ceiling where the bird could get through to get to the room beyond the monster?
Absolutely not.
No? Okay.
He is huge. He is blocking the entirety of that doorway.
We left this window here open, right?
I believe the shutter was open. The glass is not meant to open.
Oh, okay. All right.
Be bold. Beat
Yeah.
that crazy monkey down. Don't flee from him. Lord,
No,
beat him up.
we want the natives of this place to have to deal with them.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna.
He's
Yeah, we
blocking
got
our
a lot
exit
of
way.
natives.
He kind of threw a wrench into our plan when he blocked our exit. I'm thinking. Let's see. The bird is going to. Can my bird disengage or no?
I mean, it's already got that passive ability, so as long as you don't
Okay.
dash it.
My bird is going to fly over here, down to the bottom floor, like 10 feet above
Okay.
10 feet above the floor. All right. So, can So from my point of view, I can't see the monster. So I'm assuming the monster can't see me.
No, you can't. Probably. Maybe.
Oh.
Hopefully he doesn't remember where you are.
I'd be able to smell you.
All right. I'm gonna provoke the monster. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Actually, oh, do I get to use this? Oh, please don't. Please. Oh, I hope this works. 1 second, I gotta read. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Let's hope it works. So,
Right?
I step forward, and I whip out this new fancy toy that I have not gotten to use yet.
It's not a person.
It doesn't say person, it says humanoid. From the definition, anything with 2 arms, two legs, a head, and a torso is humanoid.
Creature, not a monster.
No, it's humanoid. It counts. Pretty darn sure.
I had to during whatchamacallit, during Dragonlance, I vetted that vividly to because I had a hold person and used that on a bunch of dragons.
I figured it wouldn't. Charm monster and hold monster.
I mean, if you look up the creature in whatever monster manual it's in, it'll have a tag of whether it's a beast or whatever.
Oh, just so you can help me not screw this up, it is a fiend.
Oh.
Who's a what now?
Fiend.
I don't believe I know what this is.
I don't think fiends are persons.
Yeah, I'm suspicious that they're not.
Check
So,
check to see if it's got immunity to the charm status.
does not state that.
You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range.
Saying no, that fiends do not.
I can only hear like every other word that.
All right, from the
says.
DM guide, it's not It's not humanoid.
What is it
It's
then?
just like if you're out in the forest and you saw a gorilla walk by. Is that an animal or a human? Would you call him humanoid just because he's walking upright?
Yes,
A fiend
humanoid.
is not human.
Humanoid is defined as anything that's bipedal with arms and legs. Because then you have dragonborns, elves, orcs, all of them that aren't humans, but they're humanoid.
I'm looking at the list of all D&D humanoids. It's a lot. He's not in there.
Okay.
And he's not.
Alright then.
But that was an awesome thought, and I can wait to see that one come out.
Yeah.
We're also at 9:05, and this is
All right.
pretty precarious.
So if that wouldn't have worked, Balazar would have
Attacked boldly and strongly with both
Nope.
barrels.
he would have crawled back around the corner and hold action to strike if it then came at him. My bird is still should have been in the you can kind of see my bird. And I'm hoping
Your
he's
bird could have hit him with a help action before he fled off.
coulda, but he didn't.
Okay.
But Balazar's gonna hold action to fight if it then comes at him that way. But he looks like a big creature, so he'd have to break through the rock that way. So we'll see if he does that.
Okay.
And then I'm hoping my
Titus?
goal is to have the monster chase my bird.
Okay. Titus,
Is
what's
it
the plan?
is it easier to hear me now, or am I still cutting out a
Oh,
lot?
you sound pretty
It's
good.
so much easier to hear you now.
You sound a lot better.
Okay, I had my sensitivity set too high or too low.
Got it.
Can I make this jump?
Yes, that's 5 foot across. You could make that pretty well. Plus, it's coming down the stairs. No problem.
I'll give you what you want, Andrew.
Yeah, buddy.
Wait. Yeah.
Don't forget, Aloysius, you got 23 freaking AC. Wow, 2 18s. That is a hit.
What? I don't have 23 AC.
I meant Balazar. My brain is fuzzy. Thank you, sorry. Make sure I'm not missing something here. Poison. Okay.
Oh, that's
Bam.
plus. That's +3 from my oil. I've forgotten it in all of my other fights. The oil of sharpness that I used.
Okay. Please make sure you type it in to the next one and we'll add it on.
Yeah.
But that was a good resounding hit. For a second strike. 2 minutes ago.
I'll
Right.
do this.
By the start of my next turn, I'll need to stop.
You got it. And that is a swing and a miss.
That's all.
The creature, if he was thinking, he'd probably attempt to shove you off and have you go down in the pit there and fight you more easily there, but it's incensed by being bled by you. It gives you a right, hitting on AC 26. It gives you a left, hitting on AC 17, just barely hitting you. And just to show you how it truly feels about such an attack upon a person, it lunges forward, trying to bite you right in the forehead, AC of 19. And its turn is over. Aloysius, what's your plan? I don't even know where you're at. You're invisible on the stairs.
Pop out the gazer again.
That will uninvisible you. I will put him right next to you. And
I want him to be about there.
All right.
And then I want my to be about here up on the upper floor. Do I still have line of sight on him?
Okay, so just to complicate things, remember this side of the stairs is the up. It goes to the up to the next floor up.
Yeah.
You have no really good access to the landing there. Now, if you're retreating upstairs, I can run with that.
So I think
I'll stay here so I have line of sight on my gazer and on him.
You got it. All right, what's next?
And that's my action to pull the gazer out.
Okay, no bonus. All right, gazer is up. Hey, they're not the same. All right, 4 and a 3. Frost and telekinetic. Ooh, I haven't done frost yet. A chilly blue ray comes towards him. Can he dodge such a frosty attack? He cannot. He is far too big and slow. I guess that's the damage?
Yep.
What? Okay. I can't. What I can't apply it. That was goofy as all get out. What was that? And then telekinetic, 12.
That wasn't 7
Strength.
damage. That would have been 5 damage.
Did I do the wrong damage?
You
Oh,
did either
oh, that was
a
his dex save.
combination of the 4s or his dex roll. The
Yeah, I
damage.
did his dex roll. His dex roll was a 7. I got mixed up on the numbers. Oh. What was I doing? Telekinetic strength. I'm trying to move fast and it's not working. Sorry, there, Matthew. And that is also a fail. You can throw him.
I want to push him through the door.
Okay. You succeed in pushing him backwards. However, through masterful planning on somebody's part, he doesn't fit. So instead, he's going to take damage attempting to fit, because he doesn't fit. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, it's Phoenix, it's Balazar. Is this the stopping point, or are you
Yes.
going more?
This is the stopping point.
Okay.
All right.
That was a roller coaster. We went up and down this tunnel twice, guys. You realize that during combat. And the carousel doesn't support that.
Oh boy. All right, but
Now,
looking
see,
forward.
there's a way in Photoshop I can take these levels, cut them all up into pieces, put them all on one board, and you can flip between them easily while staying in combat. I contemplated it, didn't do it. I should have.
Yeah, I mean, the map really should be laid out like that.
Well, it's a
So
lot of
all on
work,
one screen.
and I'd have to do it all with Photoshop, and I didn't.
All right.
It's incredibly manual. All right, that was a lot of fun. I'm
It
very
was.
sorry that I didn't make that as clean as I would have liked. Things normally work better. My apologies, gentlemen. I hope you still had fun.
It was definitely fun.
It was.
My apologies as well.
Hey,
Toby.
Hey.
Toby, how are you, sir?
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything
Oh,
important yet.
I'm awake. I'm sorry, guys. I set my alarm but I just stayed up too late, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I still need a shower, and I still need to do this, and I still need to do that, and I should just gone to bed.
I feel you. You're a working man. I know how it is. Please don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Let me explain. No, it's too much. Let me sum up. Princess Humperdinck. Never mind. Wrong story.
So what'd you guys do tonight? You're all
We got
still
into
here
the
in
building
chat?
and we explored a tower. That's about it. We haven't really battled anything really important yet. We had a couple minor ones, but you didn't miss really much.
Yeah, the people
So
on the
you
first
remember,
floor ignored
Toby?
us. We found an invisible stairway up, killed some gargoyles,
Killed a
beat up
treasure
some
chest.
kids, unleashed a monster that we thought would terrorize the tower, but it can't fit through the door, so it's our problem.
The only thing story-wise that they've specifically encountered is there were some guards down below and a cook. Really didn't seem to give a crap that they were there. There
They
was
were
a guy
expecting
upstairs
us.
that was reading a book dedicated to Yorn. It's a Monster's Guide by Volo. He didn't seem to give a crap, although he did laugh when they got attacked by a mimic. They went to the very top of the tower, which had a research room, and above that a summoning room. The research room looked like it was destroyed and looted. And in terms of actual plot thickness, they really haven't encountered anything particularly meaty of plot.
All right, everyone. I need to get going. Great game. I had fun. Andrew, I'm free all day tomorrow or this week if you have time to go over some of the stuff with me. Just let me know when you're.
I'm working tomorrow, and then we've got Toby's thing tomorrow night. I need to work on my character tonight because,
All right.
and
Y'all
I
take
do
care.
have the first off if we have some time.
See
You
ya.
have a really good time, Matthew, and thank you
that'll
for
work for
joining
me.
us all.
All right. Y'all take care. Bye.